Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Adventures This Way. Today's adventure is going to be something a little bit different, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. Doing my first ever solo camp out. So this is some Crown Land camping, and as I suspected, a couple of the easier spots to get to off of this lake, people are already there. But I know there's a beautiful spot that's a little bit harder to get to. I checked it out, no one's there, so let's get to it. So this spot here is the only really sketchy one that I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's pretty dry now. I'm pretty sure it's something that the old Chevy can handle. We got a good set of tires on it. All right, I made it to the campsite without too much incident, really. Let's have a look. Right out on a small lake here. It's awesome. One thing that's a little bit of a negative, and it's really not that big of a deal, but right across over there, there's a family camping over there. Some young kids. The dogs barking every time they're in the water. But I can live with it. So with this whole solo camping idea, I wasn't trying to get like super isolated way back in the bush. I mean, I could do that. There's other places to go, but I also want to do some riding. The whole idea was to do some riding and do a solo camp by myself. This is awesome. I mean, there's a big rock here. You walk right out. It's not a very big lake. Check out the view behind me. Look at those clouds. That looks awesome. But yeah, lots of trees down. Lots of trees down. This tent, I've never actually used it before. My kids have used it several times, but it'd be the first time for me ever using it. I actually got this tent through winning a contest, and I've never really won very many contests before. This contest was set up through Job from ATV, one of his big sponsors, which is a Dodge Chrysler dealership. It was this whole prize pack, tent, chairs, a whole bunch of other things. Kind of the Canadian summer lifestyle pack. What do you think? I think it's big enough? It's freaking huge. Got the big air mattress going in there. Tons of room. It's funny, I told my wife, I said, hey, do you mind if I bring the tablet with me? I'm going to download a movie on it. She's like, I thought you were roughing it. I'm like, no, I'm not roughing it. I just want to do a solo camping. So, you know, if I get a little bored later tonight, maybe just throw a movie on the tablet to help me fall asleep if I need to. She thought it was funny. I didn't think it was a big deal. This is kind of more, well, I wouldn't call this glamping, but this is pretty easy camping. A burger on the grill there. Alright, she's just about done. So what time is it? I think it's probably almost like 1:30. And I have this burger in it. Get off there. Yeah, by the way, it's the deer flies are out. They haven't been too bad for the last little while, but you're gonna have to be careful. Oh yeah, something else I thought was kind of funny. I saw these these boards here, and I thought maybe it was like a bench someone had made, and then someone cut it in half, and I was like, that's kind of rude. But then I figured it out. It's a cornhole game or a beanbag toss game. Somebody brought out. I flipped it around. There's some socks here. Or beanbag. Let's try it out. Who knows what all's been in these beanbags, but. Give you something to do if you're bored, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Taking a little break here at this cabin. She's hot out, boys. She's hot out. Gotta stay in the shade when I take a break. Whew. Pretty cool little cabin. Big A-frame. This old shack right here. Yeah, so this camp here has probably been here a long time. When I was on the trail earlier, there's some really nice camps. They're a lot easier to access by truck. This one here, not so much. Probably back in the day. Pretty much only get here by ATV, I think. Yes. Okay, we're gonna get back on the trail here. See what else we can find. Well, I think that's the end of the line for this trail. No one's been this far up. There's like 10 trees there. And this is the part I already stopped, and I already stopped on the other side of this one. It was a lot of work to get to climb over. So best bet is to turn around. Yes, sir. Turn around, head back the way I came. Take another trail. Look at the carnage. Look at the carnage. All I gotta say is, when you drive on a bumpy trail, the first time, it's generally not that bad. You're like, ah, it's a little bumpy. But when you have to retrace your steps and do it a second time, it always seems so much worse. This shouldn't be that deep. Probably don't even need four-wheel drive. Doesn't hurt to check it, you know. I mean, you can always go around. But here's the thing. If you're gonna walk it, walk the whole thing. I made that mistake before. Friggin' big rock. Like, look at the rocks, man. It's a minefield. That's the thing, until you've been through somewhere, you gotta be cautious. I mean, I find what's unnerving is it's like, this is the same, the water level from here is all the way over. I just don't know. I mean, there's a road here. At some point, it's been flooded. Like, I haven't even gone over my knee yet. The water's so dark though. Like, funny thing is, when it comes to beavers, the saying is busy as a beaver, and they can dam things up and change the water levels in a heartbeat. Even though, whoa! Even though it was good like 2 weeks before you come by, it can be different. It's the rocks that are the problem. trail is right over there. Yeah, so right here is where I came in off the trail. There's the little creek here. Right here, it's really soft. Like it's that floating. There's not a lot of muskeg, there's a lot of water underneath. It's fun. Oh, I step on this and the wall, I can hear the water rushing in. You hear that? Try that again. That's freaking cool. So yeah, the trail's just right over there. But I mean, I don't know if it opens up on the other side. It's probably pretty similar. I mean, maybe it opens up a little bit more. But I mean, this would be fun to come for one time. All right, I gotta head back to the bike. Man, it's hot. Have I said that before? All right, she's supper time. And tonight, when I'm cooking up, we got some diced up potatoes. Got them frying along. Gonna have a steak. Before I have the steak, I gotta get the fire going because I actually want to cook the steak over the fire. Now, this is gonna be a first attempt for me. I've never done this. I'm going to attempt to use fire steel to start this thing. When I was out early on the trail today, I stopped, found some birch bark because around here, not really any birch bark. I mean, I do have a lighter if I need it, but I really want to try this fire steel. So let's give it a go. I got my tinder bundle ready to go. Got another small one there. Got some other stuff ready to go. Some bigger stuff. Here goes nothing. Oh, it's close. I'm blowing all my friggin' things away. Stuff sticking on my knife. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Friggin' right. We did it! Come on, baby. Took a couple tries, but we got her going. What do you think of that, Joe? All right, we're cooking with gas now. Well, gas for the frying pan. But just throw the steak on there. I've never cooked a steak over a fire before. The first time. And moving these rocks around, I almost kind of did burn my finger. The rock was hot. Ooh, I got way too much food, but that's okay. Just have to deal with it. I just want to take a moment to give a shout out and a thanks to my buddy, Joe Robinette. I've met him a few times. He's got a wicked YouTube channel, bushcraft, canoeing, outdoor stuff. He's teamed up with Moosehead, which just happens to be one of my favorite beers. And they're promoting people to get out there and do things. Do things that they want to accomplish, things that they've never done. I'm probably butchering the whole promotion of it. But the whole idea is for people to get out there and do those things that they've always wanted to do. And I'd really like to thank Joe for inspiring me to get out and do my first solo camping trip. And I would love to have a Moosehead beer with my name on it. That would be totally wicked. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Darkness is setting in. It's a beautiful night out on the lake. I'm just going to take it all in, listen to the loons, sip by the fire, and just chill. I'll pick up with you guys in the morning. Had my coffee, had my breakfast, got myself ready for the day. I was gonna head down the trail down the hydro lines. Well, I did that and I only got a few kilometers. And once I got into the bush, there was big trees down everywhere. Bushwhacked around one. It was quite the adventure. And then, you know, another 200 meters up the trail, there's trees everywhere. So that's a no-go. That's a no-go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down this road here. That's the turn off where my campsite is. Now I've driven down here once in my vehicle as far as I could go. But the interesting thing is, on the maps, it does show that the road goes all the way through, but that's not always the case. But when you got a Renegade, we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's something funny. I was telling you that I went along the hydro line and then the trail went in the bush and then I couldn't get around, and so I turned around. But that trail almost comes down to this freaking road back here. Like, it was literally only like 50 meters. But I couldn't tell. I had no idea exactly what was going on. I thought someone was in there camping. But it turns out it was just a couple trucks and trailers that were parked on the side of the road. Who knew? I just came from down this way, and this is a forest access road, but it also uses ATV trails and snowmobile trails in the wintertime, as I've mentioned before. So the snowmobile clubs have everything marked. These ones here are for the ATVs. Now, what can get you into trouble with some of the snowmobile trails, now these ones are all on crown land, but there will be areas that you might not be able to get through in the summertime, or spring, or fall. But maybe if you got a Renegade, you can. But it really depends. It could be a swamp, or the trail goes across a lake, or a big pond. So let's carry on. So I'm out on the trail. The trail continues out onto the hydro line I was on before, and come across this nice spot here. It's a nice memorial, old trapper, made of aluminum. It's pretty. And there's this awesome picnic table. So I stopped for a cup of coffee and cool off. Oh yeah, check this out. When I stopped here, I was just, giving a quick look at things, and I was like, huh, what's that? Is that dirt? Nope. I cut my boot. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, son of a gun. Son of a gun. I'm pretty sure I knew where that happened. That's when I was bushwhacking. Had to be. What are you gonna do? There's always something. Always something. All right, so I've been driving around for a little while, and I'm close to my destination for today. It's called Merrill Lake. There's a really nice beach. I've never been to it. At the lake right now. I'm not at the beach, obviously. I missed a turn. I should have stopped and checked. Got to another turn, and then I checked where I was like an idiot. And, oh, I should have turned back further. Dummy. But like I said, I've never been here before, so until you get the lay of the land, it's tricky sometimes. Cool. Well, I think I just gotta take a break and have some lunch, because I'm kind of hungry. And this is a nice easy spot to do it, so. All right, so I got my little fire started. Used some of the birch bark I collected from yesterday. Some Schneider's sausages, classic cheddar. Cheese is on the inside. Yeah. Here's what's cool about places like this. Look at the nice grate that's here. Some people have left. I don't need it for today. But look at friggin' cookers. There's that one there, and that one here. That's a beaut. Those things were muy bueno. Bueno. So now the goal is to find the beach. There's a bunch of little trails. I'll have to figure out which one it is. As I've discovered already, some of the trails just come to campsites. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Where are my gloves? Oh, I found them. So I've only gone 31.4 kilometers today. Some of the driving, it's been the same spot back and forth. So that's not a true distance of what I've done today. It's a little rocky. Okay, I just went up the trail a few minutes and it dead ends at a nice campsite. But way over there, you're not gonna be able to see on the GoPro. That's the beach, right over there. So we gotta figure out how to get there. I'll head back down the trail. I think there's another turn somewhere. I'll find it, hopefully. The trail, it's rough. It wouldn't be so bad if I already didn't do a whole bunch of rough trail already today. But what are you gonna do? I might actually have to put in a 4-wheel drive here, I don't know. Interesting one. What's the best line? Yeah, she's a goat path. Interesting. Looks like that's the way around. That's a. Oh. That's probably the foot. Maybe we'll come back that way. Let it roll, baby. Let it roll. Holy, look at the ruts. That might be the better line there. I don't want to fall down that road. Holy! I can't get turned the way I want. That's pretty off camber. It'll want to tip over. Sweating. This is a tricky little spot here, as you saw me trying to how to do the Austin Powers maneuver. I don't want my back tires to fall down there, and then I'd be kind of stuck. It's more about being off camber on one wheel and getting on its side. So this here is a new way people have been going, but it's a little sketchy. I cut back a couple trees, make it a little easier. Why not? At least it makes it easier to define the way to go. There's a good hill rock climb up ahead. So that's steep. I think the path let's go here and then it's straight. But that's almost freaking straight up and down, man. Holy. You don't want to come this way because this is tilting this way. little sketchy actually. This rock here I don't like. That. Yeah. Or do you try to get your tire right over here? Yeah, so I think I want to come get my left tire right here. Thing is that you don't want to have too much speed so it doesn't pop you back up. That was nice. You just ran into some people on the trail, which I figured we would. This beach is a popular spot. How you doing? 10 more. Yeah, I'm with, oh wait here, yeah. Whoa! Whoa. Hang on. I think I can go back. No. No, your bumpers. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. How you doing? Kawasaki? I've never seen one of those HCXs before. Those little razors are good. Pretty capable. Look at the off camber on that. Holy. But he slid right into me. Scared me up. He didn't even say sorry. Yeah, buddy I was talking to, I didn't get him on camera there. He said I'm pretty close. He's busy in there today. Right on, buddy. Oh, I think we made it. I think I see sand. Maybe not. I don't know. Holy. This. I think I'm gonna go up that one when I come back. Oh, we made it. Okay, I'm back at camp now, obviously, if you can tell. So it turns out my campsite and the beach, it's only about a 50-minute drive. Now, I was ripping her pretty hard. If I had the mud wife with me, it'd probably take about an hour and 15 maybe. Maybe more. That trail in and out of the lake, it's pretty technical. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It would be great to spend a couple hours there. I got back to camp, got everything cleaned up, went for a nice swim. It was, oh, it's so nice just to hop in the lake. You're all hot and sweaty and dirty. Now I'm refreshed. All right, so let's talk about some highlights for the trip. I'd have to say there's probably about two. Now, number one for me, some might not think it's a big deal, but my first time starting a fire with fire steel. That was pretty cool. I'd never even really tried it before. So that was cool. And then actually getting to Little Cuba, the beach, that's definitely going to be on my list to go back to again. You definitely got to spend a lot more time there. But I have to say, overall, my first solo camping experience was pretty awesome. I'm relaxed. I could just sit here by the lake, cook some supper, and stay another night. But I'd already had a commitment to be home tonight, so that's what I'm going to do. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that watches all the videos. Whether you're a subscriber or you're just a regular viewer or an occasional viewer. I really appreciate it. I couldn't do this thing without you guys. Thanks for watching, and keep on coming back. See you in the next one. Cheers.